Well, good afternoon everyone. Trust you're well, keeping safe. And again, one big black box, serial killer frame fix assassination in Dis, Norfolk, UK. That one's got axe on it. Really is a big black axe, hatchet job, saw trap in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, local Nazis. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And they're precision engineered, black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And as always, more bogus diagnoses than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently using new DNA technology. But no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, no ritual killer here. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. And there's Prince Harry and Meghan there, they're just out and about in Dis, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnoses. All to cover up his high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Safeworld, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District, and that one had con on it, it's a big monster con, also had 17 on it. Dis Skelton Road assassins. So not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandring Mistake Killing Fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No mad monster, serial killer here. As always, I'll set you up as a red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine, and one big assassin in Dis, riding round in a black Ford Focus. That one's also got con on it, again there's a big monster con. So you can see Paul and Sarah, Dis Waterfront Inn, Dis Greyhound, Dis Saracen's Head. Everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. 21 on that one and 23 on the one over there with King on the side. Again, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Dis SS Police. And there's a good crime drama, The Suspect, and a very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23, but no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandring. So one big porky pie, serial killer lie. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And that one's got 666 on it. There's a big 666 monster fix in Dis, Norfolk, UK, and that was a mocker. Never a bad thing to mock the opposition. Again, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses. And that one's got 17 on it. And to put it into context, Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, 22 miles from here. 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. Steve Wright did work in the Ferryman pub in the Norwich Red Light District. And in Dis, Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. That one had 2 4s on it. BMW, and that's a very good film, 88 minutes, Al Pacino. I certainly do not need 88 minutes to figure out who my assassins are, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses. And the black Volvo Estate had 24 on it. And again, that is a very good film. Pledged Jack Nicholson, giant of a man called the Wizard, riding around in a black Volvo estate, abducting children and young girls. So no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, issuer, no Roy Wyton, white van man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, issuer. Certainly wasn't me. So, and again, when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, you certainly do have to follow your golden compass before you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So no nut in a Hitchin beach hut 7 miles from Sandringham, North Norfolk coast. Sandringham stock and strangler, serial killer here. Police surrounding my frame fixed code at Hitchin, calling for backup, nicely setting me up as the Black Cat. Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam. Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, really don't think so. And a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK, this post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail, this Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers pushing all their mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses in this Norfolk, UK. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And they will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus, turned the reins in this recently. So no paedophile, rapist, ripper, black wizard terrorist, issuer. No Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer here. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And the white van had number 7 on it, that's a very good film. Number 7, Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt, Kevin Spacey, but no number 7, John Doe of this, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So one a big monster con, one big monster bluff, one big monster gaff, epic fail. All exposed online for the world to see free. Again, no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. Roy Wyton, white van man, a Christian B. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, the Ritual Killer, again Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, the Ritual Killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. No one's got bluff on it. It's a big monster con, monster bluff. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. No one's got con on it. One big monster con in this Norfolk, UK, and there's a Jaguar. So no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, no Ritual Killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. No Bark and Mad, Black Killer, Dog Wolf, no Wolf Man, Dog Man, Norfolk Wolf Creek. Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. That one's got 1, 2, 3 on it. And there's a very good film, The ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, where there is a murder in a beach hut. But the man who was set up as the Stock and Strangler serial killer, that's not him at all, that's his aristocracy boss, who is committing the murders. So you can see this post office, Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail, they are the big super spreader carriers. Very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And that be the problem in Norfolk, in this Norfolk, UK. Monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stab shots, set on fire. And again, all in the bag in this Norfolk, UK. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Go Burn Gotha, Windsor SS. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. So, Nomad Monster, serial killer here. That one's got Scotland Yard on it. And Daniel Morgan, who was going to expose corrupt police officers at Scotland Yard. He ended up with an axe in his head in the Golden Line pub car park. So one big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. Can see Burston Mill, Pages and Co, this Skelton Road assassins. This Woodyard, Parish Fields, not so healthy centre. They are all related. Again, set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. You can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Far End Burston, Big Police Council. Doctor Whom collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer. Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, 2 blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. And again, cruise on my frame fixed tail in this Norwich Safewild, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire in the Lake District. All looking to bag a frame fixed black cat. And like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig knowles, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. That one's got 7 serial on it. So no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No black wizard here in a Volvo state, no one's got con on it. One a big monster con in this Norfolk, UK. Again, all exposed online for the world to see free. And as always, you do get help from above. Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua, certainly have saved me, given me the insights, the understanding, and the revelations, all online for the world to see free. Hence why they keep burning down my social media accounts for exposing the truth. The corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. And the big disc frame is not hard to see or understand. Again, set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Can see Ossie Smith, cousins to the Joneses in this. Did have a big run-in with Ossie Smith here, physical altercation. But no here's Johnny, Sandringham Strangler, paedophile, rapist, ripper, black wizard terrorist, this shoe, I really don't think so. And never about money, the truth versus a big monster lie. 2 parallel stories in this, one is true, one is a big monster lie. I have the truth, Africa, this, Norwich and Sandringham. Guess who has the big monster lie, all of this, no one's got a hat on it. But no nut in a hitch and beat chap. Sandringham Stock and Strangler, serial killer here, no one's got boo on it. So one big boo in this Norfolk, UK. And Christian B, Christian Brunacher, has just been released from prison in Germany. No one's got nil on it. Involved in the Madeleine McCann case, has been going on for over 19 years now. Now, was the anniversary recently of the disappearance of Madeleine McCann, but again, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunt and Pie, Again, see Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. Word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, loud and clear. I do know, I was there. Again, staying in a disused beach at Hitcham, 7 miles away from Sandringham. So again, Prince Harry and Meghan there, just out and about in this, getting some more monster lies, bogus diagnoses, all to cover up His High Royal Blue Crime. New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, that one's got 17 on it. So, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, certainly not mine. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So may God be the judge, Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ, Joshua, my defence by God's grace and Spirit, and the public, the grand jury, who is telling the truth, and who is full of mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lies in this Norfolk, UK, this Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, and a 4-man crew in this, and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. Certainly did get me boxed in. Looked like they were licensed to kill and make a problem disappear. So, no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Yeshua. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. Can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies. Keir Starmer did cover up the murder on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields. He was head of Crown prosecution. Made that one disappear. Also covered up Jimmy Savile, King Charles Bussam Powell, the most horrific, horrendous paedophile on the UK's Devil Island. Also Keir Starmer, the Labour loonies, Andy Burnham and the Monkey Mayor covering up the rape of Britain and the capital, London. So that one's also got con on it. Again, one big monster con, monster bluff. So they will make more than your social media accounts disappear for exposing the truth. 22 on that one, and that really is a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So I have the truth, they have the big monster lie. They want everyone to believe is true. No one's got bluff on it. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo. It's the local Nazis, and that one's also got bluff on it. So, as always, interest, what comes along that fits right in the story. You do get help from above. And we're all in God's intelligent design, and we're also surrounded by God's supernatural, infinite intelligence. So, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex-trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. So we do need to be plugged in to God's infinite power and wisdom and supernatural intelligence. The Jaguar there, and as always, no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar. No ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. An axe and 24 on that one. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover and her partner, not true detectives. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beast in high places. No hosts for the beast here. And one big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in Dis, Norfolk, UK. And Ian Huntley, the Sower murders, 43 miles from here, 2 young girls who were murdered. Had his head split open recently. In prison, died from his injuries. There's plenty of people who'd like to split my frame fixed head, and that one's got war on it. One big war in dish you can certainly take, a very big here. Again, more innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass if we do get boxed up, locked up or done in. And again, that be the problem in Norfolk, in this Norfolk UK, monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, disappeared. I have had some big run-ins in this, physical altercations with the wrong people, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. That one's got 17 on it. That's also got BLUFF on it. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Black Panther, Sandringham, serial killer here. Again, you do have to follow your golden compass. Disappear, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Sachs Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. They're precision engineered, black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And here's a psychological black box that's designed to destroy, annihilate and crush you. And there's plenty of people who want their big mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lie to swallow and crush me, make me disappear one way or another. So Norfolk Cubas, Coppers, and that one's also got BLUFF on it because there's a big monster con, monster BLUFF. And all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons, and their 17-year-old sex trafficked girls. Well, some do not live to tell the tale, they turn up dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. 7 Facebook accounts burnt down recently also since the latest release of the Epstein files. Again for exposing high crimes, murder, monster lies and cover-ups. 24 on that one, so plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No host for the beast here. No one's got GK on it, you can see Carey skips for details. So they will pay to make you disappear, and that one's got King on it, and there's been a silver Ford Focus doing the rounds in this recently. And again, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all rolled into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. The man following, that one's got BLUFF on it too, another big monster BLUFF. The man following the woman at Norwich train station on the CCTV footage. Younger than me, had a hoodie on, he was on a mountain bike, certainly wasn't me. Keir Starmer look-alike in that one. So no black wizard here, Sandringham serial killer, that one's got 17 on it. See Prince Harry the spare for details. And all they really have is sip 0 silch nil, a whole lot of nothing. One big monster con, one big monster BLUFF. One very big mad monster, porcupine, serial killer lie. They want everyone to believe it's true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And I can hear a crow up there, crowing away. Plenty of old crows in this, lion shape-shifting spirits. Again, crowing, all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats. I did hear an interesting story in Malawi, Africa, where there was a Christian minister and his team ministering to 80,000 Muslims, and there was a crow in the tree nearby, crowing away. The Spirit of the Lord told them to pray against witchcraft, which they did. No one's got Limey on it, but no Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. And again, no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar, no Ritual Killer here, number 10 on that one. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. So the Christian minister and his team, they prayed against witchcraft, and then the crow morphed into a witch doctor who fell naked out of the tree and run away in front of 80,000 people, 80,000 Muslims. And over 50,000 Muslims gave their lives to the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua. And I did watch recently The Ritual Killer, Morgan Freeman. That's a very good watch. That's all about a witch doctor, ritual killer. So no ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Plenty of ritual killers in high places, castles, manor houses. UK's Devil Island, country estates. So one big deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Dis post office, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. And they certainly have infected everyone apart from me. And 22 on that one. So really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big wig knowles, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear before they come for me. So all in the bag in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Again, no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer. Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Child 44, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. No Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunt and Pie. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. Oh, Harley. You alright, boy? Okay. There's a little Harley there, wants to go in. So no Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, serial killer here, and that one's got Boo on it, because that is a big Boo, and that one's got War on it. So one big war. In Dis, Norfolk, UK, and again no Black Wizard here, no Volvo State. So the big Dis, Norfolk, UK, Black Box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. And certainly no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. So we're all in range of the unexpected when you least expect it on a day just like today. So we can all take a big hit. We're all in range of war, and one big war in Dis. You can certainly take a big hit any time, any place, and again all to cover up High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, 17 on the black one. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. And that one's got fun on it. Some people do like to play games. have their fun, see if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key. No one's got egg on it. Certainly you've got plenty of egg on all their geriatric faces. Can see disables taxis, Discalton Road assassins. You do get 3 monster lies with every fare. And 17 on that one. Again, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, but no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, purple guy, serial killer here. Based in France, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapist. Unchecked for over 30 years, riding round in a silver Peugeot. Plenty of women and young girls sexually abused and raped because of police failings. And that one's got lie on it. That's all you need to know in this Norfolk, UK. One big porky pie monster serial killer lie. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover and her partner. It's the local SS, the local mafia, it's the local mob, and 22 on that one. So 22 year, catch 22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So the truth versus a big monster lie. I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? All of this they want everyone to believe is true, but never the case. 39 on all accounts. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover. Not true detective. So one big monster switch, high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So again, they will pay to make you disappear. That one's got mill on it. You can see Burster Mill, Pages and Co. Discalton Road assassins, Dis Woodyard. Parish Fields, not so healthy centre. Again, one big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in this Norfolk, UK. So, no black wizard here, and a Volvo estate as a BMW, but near enough. Sandringham serial killer. Terrorist, this shooter. No Breaking Bad, gun runner, drug dealer, woman beater, hoax bomb sender, this post office. No serial fire starter here. No one's got 21 on it, as always, and the one over there has got 23 on it with King on it. Very good watch. The Suspect, crime series, and a very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23. So Nomad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. 2 7s on the black one, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. So certainly is the one. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good weekend. I'll just see what this one is, because sometimes I shut down and something classic comes along. Norfolk Coopers, Coppers, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And there are 22 Freemasons on trial at the moment in France for murder and assassinations, run and hit squads. No different to what is going on in this, past and present. And I'm only explaining what they have done, it's not what I've done. That was them who done this, not me. They're the ones who set me up with the biggest monster lies, the biggest Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis, did walk right into a big police saw trap. Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, no longer with us. Screaming and yelling, ranting and raving in my face. His face as red as a red postbox, a red double-decker bus. We will fix you, Botwright. You're dealing with the wrong people, and they certainly fixed me, buried me alive. Down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole where all the monsters are, but no monster here. So, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, Lake Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So one big switch, one big deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK. Can see Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, this Scotland Road Assassins. Abel's Dis Taxis, again one deadly serial killer virus, and they have infected everyone apart from me. You right there? Warm enough for you then?
It's awful.
That's the one. So 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. You can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Far End Burston, Big Police Council, Doctor Whom collaboration, again Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, that one's got BLUFF on it. Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, and as always 2 blatant lies from a police inspector. So one big monster con, one big monster bluff in this Norfolk, UK. And that one's got Well on it. Very good film, The Ring, where there's a young girl, demon possessed with a big demonic spirit, and they put her down the well and put the lid on it. So no black wizard here in a vulvar state. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station. Mountain bike rapist, Child 44, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. So they buried me alive down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole where all the monsters are, but no monster here. One a big monster con, one big monster bluff. Again, that is a good film, The Ring. And monster lies, bogus diagnosis coming out of everyone's smartphones and TVs and laptops. So no purple guy, woolly hat, serial killer here, and again not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing field. See Prince Harry the Spare for details, 17 on that one. And purple guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series. But this is not a cartoon or a comic, it is real life high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixers switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So the story is all online for the world to see free if you Google Johnny Botwright. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. And again, no nut in a hitch and beach hut, Sandringham Stock and Strangler, serial killer here. Can see King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, Queen Witch. And they will make you the Wicker Man in this Norfolk, UK, the Dis Wicker Basket, woven together with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses forged in hell. And you could have seen number 10, the Druid May Queen. And you could have seen Dickhead & Co. at Scotland Yard, though Cressida Dick did get the sack, did get dicked off. You could have seen Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lissy the Lizard, now departed. So 22 on that one. So the big Dis Norfolk, UK, precision engineered, black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. Excuse me. So I'm only exposing what they have done, it's not what I've done. They done this, certainly not me. So I'm just exposing all the monster lies in Dis Norfolk, UK, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, and again no black wizard here in a vulvar state. And all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And invariably, as always the case, the truth first is a big monster lie. Christianity, Islam, two big opposing forces, totally opposite. Two parallel stories, one is true, one is a big monster lie. No one's got nut on it, but as always, no nut in a hitch and beach hut, and that's a jaguar. No black panther, puma, jaguar, cougar, no ritual killer here. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. And a four-man crew in this, in a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared. Certainly did get me boxed in. And there's another big Jaguar there with number 10 on it. You can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. So no Black Panther, Puma, Jaguar, Cougar. No ritual killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. One a big monster con. Anyhow, God bless, take care. Have a good weekend. So, no mad monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. One a big monster switch. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective, again Prince of Darkness, ET Hybridos, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. But they will pay to make you disappear, and I just have to mention this one because that's hilarious. I haven't seen the screaming, ranting, raving man and woman coming down Skelton Road or coming up Skelton Road. And again, 7 twos on that one. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Or you do have to follow your golden compass. In a VW, Silver Estate, screaming, yelling, ranting and raving, all their monster lies for everyone to hear. It's been going on for a while now, but I did get them on video last week. Classic. I have sent the videos to the police, again, who can't back up their big mad monster, Porky Pie, serial killer lies, 2 7s on that one. There's 7 mad monster, Porky Pie, serial killer lies. 7 Dr. Death SS, silver bullet whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis. So, I haven't seen the screaming, ranting, raving, yelling a man and woman in their VW Silver Estate. 7 twos on that one also. So, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. That one had MI6 on it, MI666. One big monster fix in order to cover up high crimes. Royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. So you can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. And there was a big old bang of thunder last night. I did shake the house. And then the rumble afterwards seemed like I went from one end of the country to the other. The UK, the storm is here. UK is certainly being shaken. The evil, corrupt system is all being exposed. Their high crimes and cover-ups is all being exposed. And again, 17 on that one. Number 10 on that one. So you can see King Charles, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, the Queen Witch, number 10, Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies. For details, all want me boxed up, locked up, or done in, but it's all to cover up their high crimes, royal blue murder. Frames and fixers switches, monster lies, bogus diagnoses. Certainly not mine. 17 and axe on that one. See Prince Harry the Spare for details, and 2 8s on that one. Again, that is a very good film, 88 minutes, Al Pacino. And I really do not need 88 minutes to figure out who all my assassins are, and it's the same for everyone, not just me. It's always those who are closest to you, who are the ones setting you up. You never have to look too far. The apples never fall too far from the tree. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. So no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist, Yeshua. And as always, not everyone in your circle is your friend. And as the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua tells us, a man's enemies will be those of his own household. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. So there's King Charles there, Count Dracula, Camilla the Omen Nanny, the Queen Witch. I just ain't about this, getting some more monster lies, all to cover up their high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And 55 on that one. 55 Victoria Road, this Norfolk, UK, where I did run a hostel for homeless young men. My Christian calling at the time was never 25 Cromwell Street, no bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors, or buried in the garden. And I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. No underage rape, pregnancy, murder and burial, another big monster lie in this Norfolk, UK. Again, that one's got 17 on it. And there was a red van went up there, no beast of Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here. There was a man bundled into the back of a red van recently in Bradford in broad daylight. So again, they will pay to make you disappear, drive-by shooting. All to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. He's coming to the UK soon. So Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Boys in Blue, Nomad Monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And that one's got boo on it. So one big boo in this Norfolk, UK. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good weekend.